Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the reading of my novel. This is chapter 5, and I'll be doing these all the way up to chapter 17. There's a total of 60 chapters in my novel. But so we're heading back to the Garden of Eden. So let's go ahead and get this party started. Alright, chapter 5. In Eden's twilight embrace, the world shimmered like a memory spun by dreaming gods. The air thrummed with the scent of figs and the scent resonance of earth. Subtle frequencies that soothed the soul's deepest ache. Adam leaned against an olive tree. The sharp crunch of his apple breaking the hush. One small sound, yet it echoed through the quiet tension of paradise. Sweetness drenched his senses, each bite a chord linking him to Tiamat's living pulse. Adam's brown eyes, wide with curiosity and unrest, never left Sophia. She stood by the stream, a specter crowned in dusk gold, her hair catching the sun's last breath. She looked sculpted from the space between dawn and night. Hope and sorrow braided her gaze. The garden glowed, yet inside she was a storm of memories. Light shadowed by the past's refusal to let go. For days, a question gnawed at him, a splinter buried in his soul. It slipped out in a whisper. Sophia, why do you not age? Sophia's gaze drifted to the horizon where the sky bled amber and violet, a canvas of fading light slowly being devoured by the night. A sigh escaped her lips, heavy with ages of pain. As if she exhaled the weight of fallen stars. I've hinted at this before, Adam, she began softly, her voice carrying the weight of untold histories. Before you were reborn, she continued with trembling resolve. There was a war for Tiamat, a history now lost to the dirt and wind. We fell. Her dark, shadowed eyes locked onto his, teeming with equal parts of sorrow and urgency. You were Teriel, king of Tiamat, charged with uniting humanity after chaos unraveled the celestial order. Cataclysmic events led to two solar systems colliding. Sophia paused, the bitter tang of unspoken memories hanging in the air. Enlil, with a shadow darker than any known, shattered our world. You fell, your generals beside you, but Raphael survived. Adam stood immobilized, disbelief washing over him like icy water as a chill ran down his spine. He stepped back, the ground beneath him transforming, a threshold into a new reality. Vertigo shook the world around him as the apple slipped from his grasp, a symbol of innocence yielding to knowledge. What? He choked, sweat stinging his eyes, hands gripping the rough bark for stability as the shadow of Teriel sprang to life within his mind. Sophia drew in a tremulous breath, her composure crumbling, her voice splintering into the air like glass. Each word she uttered was a shard of their fractured history. I was not your kin, Adam. Her body shook, and tears, ancient as the rivers, poured down as she confessed. I was your lover. Her hands grasped at emptiness as if yearning to reclaim a vow burned into eternity. The words hovered, thick with longing and regret, a storm of love and loss finally breaking upon the world. The stream shivered as if Tiamat herself mourned through trembling water, and the whisper of leaves Enlil bound your soul to Tiamat's endless cycle, stripping away memory, strength, and order. Enki, to sculpt you anew. Enki, our ally, fought with Gaia and me, but the war claimed your past. Enlil forced an elixir upon me, granting immortality at a great cost. My light remains, but inside me shadows form, each vying for dominance. Lilith emerges as a voice, a whisper in my mind that urges rebellion and chaos. Aphrodite, however, stirs as an emotion, a deep-seated longing for love, beauty, and sex, threatening to consume my will. These entities, bound within by Enlil's design, manifest in ways I cannot control. I am torn between hate, love, and the person I once was, which feels like a fragmented memory. Without Enki's wisdom or Enlil's mercy, I lived through the horror of their realities taking over my body. No, Adam breathed, retreating further, his mind reeling, his hands trembling, and his heart felt the shattering earthquake. Lovers? I can't remember. Sophia stepped closer, her eyes brimming with the ache of storms yet to break. She held herself together until the dam of heartache burst. In the chaos, you pledged to me. In tears and blood, I swear to you, my love. Those words, their echo kept me whole. Her voice fractured, tears falling like shattered starlight, her dreams dissolving into the winds of a broken world. The stream surged, figs dropping like the garden's own grief. Enki charged me to guard you, to shepherd your heart. Enlil drinks in your suffering, Adam. Speak none of this to him. He'll bind your soul tighter and subject me to torments beyond imagining. The truth sat heavy, but warmth grew in Adam's eyes, pulling him toward Sophia in a way he couldn't explain. His heart started beating faster as he felt their past love stirring anew. Sweat stung his eyes, his breath quick, the ground feeling unsteady, Teriel's battles flashing in his mind, his voice trembled, grasping at a reality slipping through his fingers. I can't take this. This seems too much for me to handle at the moment, he said, his eyes darting to the stream as if its flow could ease the weight as gravity pressed him down. his knees buckling, fingers digging into the bark, breath hitching as Teriel's shadow stirred. A king he couldn't grasp. A rustle broke the silence, and Enki emerged from the woods, moving fast with a force Sophia didn't know. His eyes shone with rebellion, cloaked in an aura that danced to the beat of a colorful storm. "We must prepare," he announced, his voice grave, resonant with warning. Enlil's machines stir beyond. It's a prelude to war. If they rise unchecked, Tiamat will face Enlil's fury again. The air thickened, rippling with a distortion that prickled their skin, the cold buzz of Yalbadeot's will slithering through Eden's veins. Sophia's spine snapped taut, her eyes searching the bruised sky for a darkness she could sense but not name. An emptiness stalking closer with every breath. Adam stood rooted, the ghost of Teriel's battles clawing at his mind. A king reborn, shackled now to till the soil of this strange masquerade. Yet his heart drawn helplessly toward Sophia's fragile light. Far across to the other side of Tiamat and Mu's embattled plaza, Hermes loosed an electromagnetic bolt. These actions echoed across the landscape, hinting at the larger conflict that tied back to Adam and Sophia's journey. On Mars, 17 faced a drone's hum, and the implications of the distant war cast shadows over their steps. The fates of all entangled in a web, yet to be fully unraveled. The Pleroma's light pulsed faintly within Sophia, a beacon that connected her resolve to see Adam through the gathering storm, intertwining their destiny with every corner of the cosmos. The whispers of the stream, once a mere backdrop, now carried the ominous weight of the truths unveiled as Eden braced for a war cast by gods and machines. Their love, the fragile flame, poised to withstand the dark void that sought to consume everything.